Alright, I do not feel like moving my tripod again, and Dino's on the phone, so I cannot record in the kitchen. I have to record in here, because I was going to go back in there. So, it is the 7th of February, so day 31, meaning I've already done a whole entire month. So if you're new to my channel, welcome. My highest weight of all time was in the beginning of January 2017. I weighed 434. I got down by that spring, summer, like I went low carb and I started working out and the weight dropped quickly. I got down to 313. Then by October, still being low carb, still having a trainer, I got back up to 368. Okay, I got back up to 368 and it wasn't muscle. I'm talking about fat. Horribly went up in sizes, everything, obeying all the rules of low carb and having a weight trainer. Alright, so then after that I found keto because I was at my heart doctor's and he's like, you're about to go into congestive heart failure. I had hardening of my heart walls, heart palpitations, high blood pressure. I was on tons of meds. So much was wrong with me. I have polycystic ovary syndrome. It was completely out of control. Fibromyalgia. I had severe asthma. Y'all, I had so many medical conditions. I can't even remember them all right now. I was taking like almost 3,000 milligrams a day of metformin. I was on so many meds, Nexiums. Oh my gosh, so many meds. Like a whole slew of meds. Hold on. My Alexa likes to interrupt me. Okay, so then, by 2021, I was down to 150, 157.5 and still working on it, but I was very tiny. I was an extra small, size 9 jeans, from mall stores, like the skinny stores, building stuff, literally built a porch. Life was totally different. And then in January 2022, Delta came along. The Delta version. I'd already gone in multiple times already of the C word, but it didn't affect me like this one did. It gave me long haul C word, and it also did mast cell activation syndrome, and no one told me. That's like a huge thing for long haul. They just called it long haul instead of telling me that it was that. And I already had histamine issues, and now it's got way worse. And you've heard it a million times if you've been here. So basically, on Alexa's driving me crazy right now. So on around the 3rd, January, or whatever, 3rd, 4th, 5th, somewhere in there, maybe it was first, I know it was after the 1st, went to the doctor's, because my scale height was wrong, and I guess the doctor weighed me in, and I really didn't even want to talk about it. It went at 255. Like, I was really upset, and I didn't want to tell y'all and admit to how high it had gotten, because I was off keto multiple times during the year, due to severe GER, like out of control GER, which turned out to be just from histamine issues. And that's why I'm doing a low histamine carnivore diet to control it, right? To control it. So, everyone's here for the weigh-in. I know. However, let's see what I've eaten today. And then we're coming back for the weigh-in. We're also going to go over a few things about how I feel about the diet and different things like that. So let's see what I've eaten. Alright, it is 9:30 a.m. I am a mess. I have not washed my face or anything. I got up around 6:30 because I was supposed to take my daughter this morning and I wanted to be up 2 hours earlier just to get some stuff done. And then she calls me at 7:15 and was like, hey, they canceled it. So I could have slept in. I got almost 7 hours of sleep, laid down before 11, but I got woke up a lot by this little Freya here. She woke me up a lot during the night. So I have my gastro doctor today. Don't even think I need her, but like I said, I want to go get established with her in case I do. And that's over an hour drive one way. And then we're going to go to Costco since we're up that way and see if we can find some less expensive meat. So when I can't afford to get picanha every day, and see if I can eat it, right? See if I can eat it. So I ate around 9:55 yesterday morning. Was done before 10:30. Didn't have my first coffee until after 7:30 this morning. So if you saw me drink the Americano with the thing of butter in it, the butter is half a tablespoon. It's 50 calories. I only drank a quarter. So maybe got 10-15 calories. Hold on, I'm gonna sneeze. Which means I didn't break my fast. 50 calories or more, or any kind of sweeteners, depending on who you talk to, breaks your fast, and I had no sweetener at all. So I did over 21 hours fasting without trying, and I'm just now getting hungry. So I'm gonna eat, especially since we have to hit the road around 11:30, and I'm gonna be gone all day. So I am cooking, and I will show you what I'm gonna eat in a minute. Today is day 31 of this low histamine carnivore-ish diet. We will go over in the video later when I have time and I'm dressed of how I think it's going. Also, I am going to answer comments, don't worry, but I've decided to do it once a week, and it was supposed to be this morning while I was waiting for my daughter for an hour. But it got canceled, and I started editing video, uploading a video, and started doing all kind of stuff, so I lost that hour. So I will answer them very soon, but my new thing is I'm going to answer them all at once a week or twice a week, because it gives me less anxiety. I blocked off time for it, and then I'm not every day like, oh my gosh, I have to hurry up and go read the comments, and I've read some of them. I just haven't commented back. Okay, the ones that's like a week old, I've read them. Just haven't commented back yet. One reason is when I'm here at the house, the internet fails a lot, and I got new internet, so I'm hoping it'll work. Not the upload, but, you know, download, and it helps it. When it's sucky, it won't type what I say. And when I try to type it myself, my dyslexia is so bad that it just comes out all crappy. So I have to have good internet to sit and have it type what I'm saying. It sounds like my food's ready. Let's go see. Okay, I didn't feel like opening up and slicing another picanha, so I went with what I had, which is 8 ounces of picanha. After it's been cooked, I did not overcook it at all. I went with 2 fully cooked eggs with just some regular Redmond's real salt. Of course, this one's got the chef blend, and I have 2 tablespoons of butter. So no cheese are in here. I fully cooked it. So we're gonna see if I can get away with those eggs without getting sick from them. And I'm hoping this will tide me over, because like I said, we're gonna be out of house probably until after 6 today, easy. All right, I wanted this video to be like dressed all nice for the video, not my hair in a ponytail, but y'all, I've had a very rough day. Most of this stuff we'll talk about probably when I can sit down. I've had a very long day, traveled a lot today. My gastro doctor was over an hour away. Then we went to Costco, which was another 30 minutes away from that point. And then we had to drive the whole thing back home. And we just got home, and it's almost 6 p.m. And I'm actually hungry. I started getting hungry around 4. So yeah. And I haven't had coffee or anything since earlier this morning when you saw me record my breakfast. So I'm hungry, and we're going to cut up some picanha and get some going. But how did my gastro doctor go? I'm trying to decide if I want to stand here and have a long conversation, or get cooking, get eaten, and then have a conversation. So bear with me. Because I have literally been going since 6 a.m. when I woke up. Okay. It's been a very long do this, do that, do this, do that, and go kind of day. So I got there, and we started talking, and I got referred to her 2 years ago. Okay. And it took all this time to finally get to see her. And now I don't need her. And she was like, can you educate me? Because I'm like, well, I don't have the GER symptoms. I don't have the gushing heartburn and the throwing up and the diarrhea. I'm not dying on the floor crying. I'm not reacting to food left and right. And she's like, why? I'm like, well, I'm doing a low histamine carnivore diet. And she's like, you're going to need to educate me. How can this work? Because remember, I cut out onions, garlics. I did the GERD diet, especially when I went off keto. No matter what I was doing, heartburn, and it's the gushing volcano, like sleeping sitting up. I get to sleep laying in bed flat again, y'all. Okay, so I started explaining it to her. She's like, that's all you eat? Just beef, butter, bacon, eggs? I'm like, yeah. And I was like, I tried ground beef, but it gave me heartburn. And she was like, why? And I was like, because I discovered, because multiple of y'all, even Wendy, has told me, and everything I read on top of it, that ground beef has higher histamines, which is 100% true. And that's why I can't handle it. That's why I'm sick desperately after eating ground beef. And she's like, so then you don't have normal GERD because eating the fat off my picanha, eating bacon, eating sticks of butter, and drinking all the coffee I'm doing should give me episodes, which means I have GERD triggered by histamine. So it is true about the mast cell activation syndrome. Like she said, I probably had it since I was a kid, and it's come and gone, and the Delta version just popped it into play, and I didn't know about the histamine thing at that time, and didn't know I could have cured myself. Like, I could have cured myself my whole life, probably. I probably wouldn't have had to have all these stomach issues my whole entire life if I had known that when you are high histamine, high white blood cell counts, and you are eating high histamine foods, or eating leftovers, or meal preps, or ground beefs, or canned foods, or processed deli meats like I did a lot, you're setting yourself up to be really sick. Okay, in multiple ways. So not even all allergists know about it, because when they think of histamine reactions, they think of hives, swelling, your throat closing shut, things like that, or sneezing. They think of it from a particular food. So they'll do a blood work on you or do the skin test, and they're like, oh, you're fine. You might have had a one reaction here or there, but it's fine. But when you have histamine issues, it's not fine. And I've been watching a lot of doctors who are dealing with the mast cell activation syndrome from YouTube that explains how you would think a gastro and you would think an allergist would know all about it and how to treat it, because those are the two worst parts of it, right? It's like you're being allergic to food that shows you're not being allergic to food, and it's causing you all these horrible stomach issues, headaches, all these different issues, anxiety, sleep disorders, depression. Like, it's a list of crap that it causes. But most of them don't know anything about it. They're not taught it. Like, they don't even go through a whole thing. Like, I am just so in shock how little doctors know. Like, they're not being taught the whole scheme of things, like what they should know. It's crazy to me. So yeah, she was just like, there is nothing to do for you. Like, you're fine. I'm like, I know. And the only reason I went and kept that appointment is if I didn't, it would take another year to get it. And you have to establish yourself as a patient, just in case something came up, right? Just in case of years of all the heartburn has done some damage. But she doesn't want to do things and make things worse for me. So we're not running any kind of crazy tests, like make me eat oatmeal. And it's this like thing where you kind of like a radiation is in the oatmeal, and they put you in a machine and you lay there for 3 hours and they watch what it does through your body. And that's the last thing I want to do, is eat oatmeal. So, because y'all, oatmeal has always made me desperately ill. I swear, the cats are always doing something silly when I'm trying to talk. But, so that's how that went. She's like, if you need me, call me. You're now established as a patient. So that was exciting, and we left there, and Dina's like, did you just go there to brag that after all these years, you healed yourself with low, histamine carnivore? I'm like, no, but I couldn't help it while I was there, but to brag about it, because all the years of doctors, everyone kept telling me, we know something's wrong with you, we just don't know what it is. Okay, I can definitely tell a difference in everything about me. Everything about me. Everything. So, but I'm starving. So, I know y'all want to know the number on the scale, because I know it. I know in 30-something days, because we are going with the weight I had at the doctor's office. It was either the 4th or 5th, somewhere around there, maybe 3rd of January. That was the starting weight. And then today's weight. And that's the weight we're going to go with. And I will tell you, after I eat. Okay, so I got 7 ounces of the picanha, 2 tablespoons of butter. It is 6:20, and I'm starving, and I'm going to eat. Okay, go over real fast. Really fast. I was able to cut sweet and low out with no issues for the first time in my life, and I've been literally on sweet and low since I had a bottle. Like tons of packs. And no more. I was able to cut heavy cream out. Just all of a sudden one day, cut heavy cream out. Okay. Down, let's see, what else? I barely even eat cheese at all now. Occasionally an ounce or so in my eggs of fresh mozzarella, but I'm not buying anymore because it really doesn't make a difference in the taste, so why buy it? My hormones started changing. Symptoms of polycystic ovary syndrome has minimized. Got my period back like at week 1, which was crazy. It had been gone for over a year, even though I don't like it. I don't like it at all. But it means my hormones are adjusting correctly. My sleep magically changed itself from falling asleep around 11 to 12 and waking up about 7:20 at the latest. Today was 6. My ADHD, where I have to play everything out in my head and then decide if I have the energy to do it, doesn't exist right now. It's really weird. I just get up, I take a shower, I just get up and wash dishes, I just do laundry, I just sweep the floor, I just build stuff without calculating every step. My brain is silenced. Also, I'm just getting up once or twice to pee, and probably wouldn't do that either if the cats weren't laying on my bladder all night and waking me up. So I'm sleeping more soundly. More things have happened. All my cravings are gone for sugar. Completely gone. I don't know how many times today Dina was like, oh my gosh, there's Five Guys, your favorite french fries. Oh my gosh, there's this donut place. Oh my gosh, look at these cakes at Costco. Didn't faze me. I didn't even get mad. Okay, normally I would get really angry. Angry I couldn't have it. Angry that he's pointing it out, trying to tempt me. Angry that I saw it. Angry that my body don't let me. I had no desire. Like, that is gone. Like, the whole anger and upsetness and cravings. My cravings right now is my picanha. And y'all, my Irish butter from Aldi's. At first I didn't like it. It was bland tasting. Now it tastes so sweet to me, and it's not sweet. It's a solid butter. But it tastes so creamy and sweet to me. Like, I don't even know how to explain it. My taste buds have changed. Energy, productiveness, focus, sleep, everything is like I'm a different person. Not to mention, no more heartburn, right? No more gushing heartburn and throwing up and nights of me crying. I mean, for over 2 years, Dino's heard me say every night, please don't touch me. I am dying. I'm going to puke any second. And I'm laying up against the wall with pillows and a friggin' Ziploc bag in case I throw up. And that was every night because the GER was so bad that it made me severely nauseous. Like every single night, y'all. Every night, and it's from histamines because I get heartburn again if I eat the ground beef, which is histamines are high in. So I've learned that. And over time, we will test other things because that's one thing the doctor did ask, do I ever plan on eating plants again? And I hope I can heal this issue and be able to eat tomato products again, bell peppers, and I'm not talking about every day. I'm talking about a couple of times a month maybe, because what if I want to make a carnivore pizza and instead of using the heavy cream to make a sauce, use a tiny bit of tomato sauce or something instead. And I do miss olives because they're very salty and I crave salt a lot right now. But other than that, that's probably my only thing that I'm missing is olives, like green olives. That is what I'm missing the most. Haven't tried chicken and stuff yet. Don't know when I will. Went to Costco today thinking I could get meat cheaper there and hopefully it would work for me, right? It's a gamble, but y'all, Costco costs just as much as going down, well, more than going down and buying the picanha. Even if they raise prices, it's still cheaper than going to buy any cut of steak at Costco, at least ours here. I'm having a black coffee because I need to de-stress from my long driving today. It's like 7 something right now. Had a long drive. My blood pressure seems to be completely under control and I'm hoping I will be able to go off my blood pressure meds. My blood pressure meds were not even controlling it. My blood pressure was like 200 over 115 and it was constantly happening even on blood pressure meds. I've been reading here at the house, the doctor's been reading it, and I am about 120 over 77, 70, so we're just gonna keep on pushing because we are healing. We are healing everything that's wrong with me again, y'all. Did you hear that word? Again. Because I basically gained 100 pounds and I have to heal my body to get that friggin' 100 pounds off. So, how much did I get off? How much, right? 255 was basically my starting weight. How much did one girl with horrible inflammation lose? Being able to do carnivore, right? And I am eating 2,000. Okay, there's a few days I'm at 15, 1,400 calories, but like today was 2,300 calories. So on keto, I did 1,200 or less to be able to move the scale at all. And yes, I know a lot of this was water weight. I know. But let me tell you, when I weighed in today at 228.4, I was like, what? What is almost 30 pounds in 30 days? Almost? Like, what? That's almost a pound a day. What? But it's my doctor's record, so, you know, I had proof. She was like, you almost lost 30 pounds in 30 days. I'm like, what? Like, I was really excited. I want to lose more inches, though. I think I lost all that weight in my face, in my upper part of my stomach, and the swelling in my stomach is gone. Like, I can feel my rib cage again. It was like I was 9 months pregnant with triplets before, and there was no filling, nothing. So swelling's gone down drastically. My breathing's better. Everything's better. Everything's better. And yes, we're going to continue, and I have no idea when we're going to change things, because right now, this is working. As long as I can keep affording to eat this way, this is the way we are going to continue for quite a while. And yes, we will. Y'all, all right, chicken, I have issues with chicken, like, all the time. And I can't, other than bacon, I can't do pork. Pork makes me desperately ill. I've already tried pork once. I cannot do it. I tried it, week 2 or something. Pork is a big no-no. One bite and I'm so sick. So sick. So, And since I have problems with chicken, I can't have any kind of seafood. Me and turkey aren't friends, really. There's no really other meats I can try other than different cuts of beef. So my big first try, which isn't right now, but when I decide to do a big first try, will most likely be the potato soup keto chow. That's probably what it's going to be. And but that's not right now. But that is probably going to be my first big try instead of chicken and stuff, because I always have issue with chicken. And I just don't feel like feeling like trash, right? But anyways, I'm going to sit here and drink my coffee and put this video together in just a little bit. And I will get to comments this weekend because it's the first time I'm going to have free. Y'all, you just don't know. I'm so busy. I am so busy. And I feel horrible that I have to wait more than a week to answer some people. But it's just because I'm literally busy from the time I wake up and go to sleep. Like yesterday, I was up building these until 10:30 and I go to bed at 11. So crazy. My schedule is insane for the whole month of February. I'm trying to figure out when can we celebrate Valentine's Day, because that's a big deal for him, because Valentine's Day is completely booked all day long. So trying to figure it out and figure out what to do since I'm not eating out. So we have to come up with a new solution because he wanted to eat out. And yeah, no, sorry. Can't. So I have to figure out a plan of something that will make him happy, and when can we do it? But anyways, I'm gonna shut up right now because I do have a lot to get done, including build 2 more of these things for the hallway. They're only 11 inches and they are perfect for shoes, so I'm putting them by the door for some shoes. But anyways, my brain is all over the place because I'm so like wanting to do stuff and not just lay in bed. So that's what I'm going to go do. I'm going to go work on those, and then I'll work on putting the video together. And I have so much to do tomorrow, plus go to bed on time. So I will see y'all tomorrow.